Hey, it's Adam and Caitlin here at Ridge Hotel.
We are taking our journey and going through a transformation workshop, and we just started by meditating with crystals in Flourish, which was a really cool experience, getting grounded and centered. And now we're going to go into an unknown workshop. We don't know what the agenda is.
Yeah, we're super excited. They said it would either break us or accelerate us, so we will see.
Stay tuned. Okay, so we're at break one. What do you think so far?
Break one. Super fun. Really interesting.
Right?
I learned that I don't talk to Caitlin directly in the eye.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to be conscious of that was kind of a cool learning.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still like, okay, where is this going? Like sometimes I'm like, okay, now I'm getting it. I'm piecing it together, right? The pieces is really interesting. I like the 98 too.
I did enjoy the childhood story exercise.
Yeah,
So, super fun.
super fun. And you know what? I also liked that word authentically, speaking someone else's language. Because it's not a fake it thing. It's not a dupe it thing, or like, but authentically, like not just actively listen, but authentically speak their language and I guess find yourself in their.
I hadn't thought of it really in those terms either. So
I liked it.
super cool. Can't wait to what comes
More to
next.
come. All right, so we finished day one.
Yeah, day one was.
Intense.
It was.
Yeah.
In a good way though, right?
Yeah, like things that we hadn't unboxed.
Yeah, and then I think clarity, like we'd gotten maybe halfway or even 3/4 of the way on some of this stuff, and they just kind of pushed us to go the last like little bit.
Which I don't think we could have done on our own, to be honest.
No.
Like I don't think we would have got there without the push, and like very strategically allow us the space to navigate those things. It was very
like subtle hints.
nudging,
Yeah.
the nudging we needed.
Yeah, overall, very, very powerful day. I'll be unpacking this and thinking about it for a while.
Yeah, I think we have a lot of takeaways and actions that I've things I wanted to. Yeah, so I'm really, really thankful for this experience. It's just been, it's gonna make us epic.
That's right. Yeah, I know. I'm just incredibly fortunate to have been part of it, and I'm really interested to see where tomorrow goes as well.
What more?
I know.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you. So we finished the transformation workshop. What'd you think, Adam?
I think I thought a lot.
It was intense. It was awesome.
Yeah, I'll be perfectly honest. I barely slept for those 2 days.
Right? Your brain just going.
Yeah, it was it's really awesome. We got pushed in a lot of ways that I didn't expect, and in some ways that I did.
Well, it's funny because we pride ourselves in like being fairly introspective when it comes to developing these foundations of businesses. But what I realized is it doesn't matter how many books you've read or how much you understand about this stuff. If you don't have somebody else pushing you, you'll never step outside of your box. You'll only be as great as what you are willing to address yourself, right? So having these guys like take us just that next step that we would have just, okay, this is good enough,
Yeah, it was really cool. And then even the outsider perspective, right? Like we're writing all these words on the board that, what our company means and what we think our value proposition is and blah, 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 blah. And then, Miranda, one of the facilitators, just walks up and writes big letters, epic, across the board. I'm like, that's it.
That's it.
The
It was
word.
it. It was it. It was awesome.
So, really, really cool. And it just kind of challenged us on every level. Like, I just make an offhand comment about, being unsure or unclear about this, that, and the other, and they just really push you hard. Like, just kind of like unapologetically kick your ass.
Right?
And say, yeah.
And in a way that you didn't know you needed it.
Right? Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, and I realized it doesn't matter. Like Adam and I could have done those exercises by ourselves, but we wouldn't have gotten to where we got without these guys pushing the envelope, pushing the box, directing us where we needed to go. And you can't do this by yourself. Doesn't matter. You need the facilitators to push you there.
Yeah, one of the neatest things at the end of the first day, we said, okay, well, you didn't know this, but one of the things we've been doing is really watching you guys closely, and just made some comments to us about what they observed about what we're doing when we're processing stuff individually, and then also how we're interacting together. So
Yeah.
that was really cool. Like, really, I do that? Like, so yeah, I totally do that, right? So really, some really cool stuff, and
You got to check it out. You absolutely, if your company is going through any sort of change, transformation, or kicking off, man, you've got to take this workshop. It'll push you to the next level, and it'll make sure you've got a solid foundation which to take off from. It was epic.
yeah, it really was.